Hello, this is Shirley Henderson from Sher.com, and today is the part 2 of the Sher's podcast, Share on how to diminish racism, starting with one question by Shirley Henderson. This is part 2. In part 1, we learn how the Roman Empire, by their strong applying of racism towards the immigration of the Germans, they collapsed as the best empire in the world. So we want to learn from that, and since we acknowledge that racism has the elements of prejudice, discrimination, antagonism, and hate, we would like to acknowledge how to stop those negative behaviors from the root, which is asking the question. And that's why we're going one step further, because we need to have the uncomfortable conversation to really fix the racism issue in the world. So let's begin with one question. Now, how can we do it starting with one question? The question is, how can I like myself? The importance of asking, how can I like myself, is to prevent the incorrect negative behaviors towards oneself and others. Because if we don't like ourselves, we won't be able to like others. That is impossible. And that is where the root of the racism exists. Hate, violence, and so on comes from the self-hatred. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for coming over. I also have the other article, which is the question, how can I like myself? So go to sherwork.com and look for those articles and share them, study them, so we don't repeat the same history. All right, you guys, thank you so much. My name is Shirley Henderson, and this is my contribution to the world. This is my legacy, this is the world where I live and we live. There's only one planet Earth. So we need to take care of it. We need to take care of each other. We need to follow the steps of those who were extremely prosecuted by being white in the 19th century by the Roman Empire, and were the Germans. Let's remember how they were suffering from racism because they were immigrants to the Roman Empire. They didn't like them there. So it took them 100 years for them to change their immigration laws in favor of the immigration. And now we have the beautiful cities like Germany, France, and Denmark, where the communities have free healthcare, free paid leave for when the woman and parent leave, they have a baby. They get paid for that. They have also a free retirement. They have the lowest rate for homelessness. So better communities flourish where a radical collaboration and the share of resources is applied. Thank you so much, and I see you guys back. Thanks, everybody.